People. uh, people. I'm rolling up a spliff right now because when I start talking, I don't want to get rowdy. I just want to say what's on my mind and get the fuck out of here. Okay? Load it up. Load it up. Now, you're killing me right now. You should be on the live with me. Load it up, fuckers. Load it up. Mumsy, I have some things to say. Personally.
What's that?
Outside.
Outside, nigga.
Yo.
New York, New York.
Load it up, people. Load it up.
The Ubers are playing with me out here, man.
Why? It's taking long?
Nah, because it's just 4 of us. And they're moving like go-go's.
The backseat.
Look at how everyone's saying it out here. Snoopy. Yo, one moment. Let me find out Vibes Cartel Dot I can't fly come to New York.
You're doing too much.
Well, you can't come to New York.
Why did I come put you on the live? Like, this is serious. This
on the
is
road,
serious.
big dick in a kidney. I don't brag, but you get me. Why they mad at Spinnerella? Shorty, fine thing. Spinnerella City with a fine thing. She don't give a fuck about an ex-man. Now she doing roll with a real man. Real man. And we out here making real plans. Real plans. Stacking real bands. Real bands. Don't care what a hater gotta say. Come around here getting paid. I like the way she move when she's under pressure. I love the way she move when I give her pleasure. Have her pussy leaking like a rainy weather. Sex so good, she my Spinnerella, my Cinderella. Wine for me cocky like a, huh? But like the way you sit up on me. Are you crazy? Trouble.
Listen, I have things to talk about.
TK, shut up.
I have things to talk about. TK, big up my longtime friend TK. My longtime friend. I'm just trying to roll up my spliff before I start chatting.
You don't like my... Let them know more than a DJ. Kick out. What's trying to ban? To me walking with a spliff in a long time. Oh my God. Is that canceled? Wind up your body like a go-go. I like the way you sit up.
Watch legs. Go on.
Right? Brunch. Oh, God, I can't find that front. Okay. Back seat.
Give us a second. I need a lighter.
Oh, my God. It close by itself? Yeah, good. You. Spinner, where's spin gun?
I'm coming. Hold on. I'm looking for a lighter.
Wind up your body like a go-go. I like the way you sit up on my
Happy birthday, real honey.
It's my birthday too.
It's not your birthday. People.
So, some I can't deny comment. Actually, I can't just show my shoes.
No, come off my life.
Alright, bye. Deuces. Fuck y'all in the comments.
Cancel, yeah. Yeah, so you guys seen the mix-up that was going on between this old-ass bitch, this man's sister. I'm only here to set a few things straight because there's a whole narrative going on about who found me where and how everybody met. And since we're going to be telling these fake lies to cover up the real truth, let's start talking the truth now. That's how I feel. Because this is my life we're talking about here, right? Okay, boom. So we have this old hoe talking about shit like she found me in a staircase and clothed me and fed me for years, for 8 years, and all this shit. Last time I checked, I met Blitz 8 years ago. And I didn't meet you until maybe like months later when it was time for you to do my hair. How could you rescue me from anywhere? How did you save me or rescue me from anywhere? And then when we do the math now, 8 years ago from when I broke up with Blitz, how old does that make me? 17. So is that when you were involved, and is that when you saved me? And then did you save me and then what, hand me to your brother? Is that what happened? I'm just trying to figure out what role you played in all of this, because it's coming like you're the one that saved me. You're the one that took care of me. You're the one that did this. You're the one that did that. How is anybody ungrateful when this man took care of me with my money? How? How am I ungrateful? How? This all started because Blitz wanted to be in his feelings from November and page Snoopy on some, oh, you're talking to my baby moms. You're talking to my baby moms, blah, 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 blah. This all started because he wanted to be jealous. So when she says stuff like last year, everybody was good. Last summer, everybody was good. Yeah, of course, last summer, everybody was good. And then when Spin started to move on, and now people are seeing that she's moving on now with somebody else, that's when the issue came. That's when it became a problem. That's when it's Spin is this and Spin is that. So he called this on himself for Paige and Snoopy for one. And then you want to go on the internet and be tagging people in posts like Snoopy won't go on live with you and chew your ass up. Like, there's a whole narrative that's fake, period. I don't know why Crystal jumped in this after me and her had a conversation about her staying out of it and vice versa. I don't know why I see this old ass bitch in the comments talking shit. I don't get it. And then she wonders why I'm even saying anything. The whole reason why I'm even sparked up today is because the day before last, her dry head husband, talking about top tier, fuck that nigga and fuck all you guys, first of all. You want to have your dry head husband tagging me and adding me and posting comments underneath Snoopy's page. Like, are you a bitch or what? You're old enough to be my fucking dad. You're at 40. You're double my age. Why the fuck are you adding me in any comments? So if you guys want to thank anybody, thank Shane. Thank Vader, because he sparked this whole thing up. He did not need to be in nobody's comments. The whole reason why Snoopy felt like he needed to make a diss track is because his sister is the one that said that Blitz made a diss track. So all this is sparking up from her and her drama. I don't know why she felt like she needed to get involved in this. I don't know why she felt like she was going to give me dry threats and I was going to be afraid of her. I'm not sure. But I've never been pussy and I've never been afraid of this old ass bitch. And what fight have you ever really been in? Talking about I don't have no practice. I'm not going to do this with you, Crystal. Make sure when you see me, it's that same energy, because I am not pussy and I've never been afraid of you, bitch. Never. And you are an old bitch. Hold that. That's why she's really upset. She's really upset because I told her she's bad mind and I told her that she's what? Whack. You and your whole family. You, Blitz, Shane, the whole of you guys are whack. What the fuck? You want to talk about what Blitz did for my kid? This is what you got. No, hold on a second. I'm jumping all over the place. I'm jumping all over the place. Blitz is a good father to his other children. I've seen it live. I did not expect for him to diss me with mine the way he did. But he did. Okay? He had some girl watching my baby with him, told me that the bitch left my baby crying, and then I mopped that bitch up. And from there, our relationship went to shits. That is where everything, like the turning point of everything, okay? So when we want to talk about, oh, we don't know what this, we don't know what happened, we don't know what's going on, we don't know this, we don't know that, everybody's trying to play this role like they're oblivious. Crystal, me and we used to have live conversations about how your brother is whack and the shit that he be doing is whack. So what the fuck are you defending right now? Are you defending that he was jealous about Snoopy? Is that what you're defending? Are you defending the fact that this guy made a diss track only because you said that Blitz has a diss track out? What are you upset? Like, what are you defending? I'm just trying to figure out, what are you defending? Me and you never had no reason to fight, but I'm going to give you a reason to want to fight me now. Now I'm going to give you a reason, because me and you never had no issue. You want to see my pitney and Google Gaga my pitney, but you want to chop words for me, bitch? I'm not afraid of you. And I hope that you guys are recording this and sending this to this old hoe, because this is not no joke. Selling pussy, bitch, I don't sell pussy. And if I need to show my job letter and my pay stubs, bitch, I could do that. I can do that. You're talking about who sells pussy still, bitch. Are you stupid? The only person that sells pussy in your set is Shem. That's the only person left selling pussy. Run away with that chat. Don't have me in no chat, no argument about selling pussy for nobody. Why? You guys are bent because I told your brother I'd never sell pussy for him again? Because I told him I don't see the bigger picture anymore? Because I done a road to the wheels fell off and now he wants me to build the car back up? Yo, fuck you, bitch. Fuck you. Fuck all of you guys. You think I give a fuck? You think I give a fuck about clout and live and social media? You guys been begging for this from time. Your dry ass, weak ass shop, restaurant, don't get no love, no play. That's why you guys are on social media looking for a fucking hype. Are you guys stupid? Who the fuck do you think is pussy? Who? And I didn't even want to get hype like this. I really didn't. I really didn't want to get hyped like this. But when you're going to talk about my life like you were there for the whole 8 years, there's a problem. Because if you were there for the whole 8 years, that means you were condoning a lot of fuck shit as a woman, as a mother of 4 gal pitney. Let's talk about it. Let's fucking talk about it. Where did you find me? How did you meet me, bitch? Who did you pass me to if you found me in a staircase? Who the fuck did you pass me to, bitch? You sound crazy. You sound delusional, bitch. You in that weak-ass restaurant. Oh, we have 2 locations. Okay, but it don't mean shit when they're flop. And you guys got that second business through Corona. They were giving out money like water. Bitch, you're not saying nothing. Oh, I was a hairstylist. You came on live with your fucking bonnet. And now today you want to pop some shit because what? You have a bang now? You got the bang going on. Now you want to pop some hot shit, bitch? Get that shit out of here. You're weak as fuck. You cannot see me for real. We are not in the same vicinity, in the same sections, in the same nothing. Bitch, you're not seeing me. Unless you're going out of your way to see me, bitch. Period. And I just want to say one last thing. When this bitch wants to talk about her businesses and her accomplishments as a 40-year-old woman, that's where you're supposed to be at 40, having businesses, having husband, you and your house and your kids. That's where you're supposed to be. I'm 26 years old. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be as a 26-year-old. Me and you are not in the same bracket to be having no piss competition about who has what. I never told you you're bad mind for my things. Never once did I say you're a bad mind for the stuff that I have. I'm 26 years old and I'm a medical office assistant. When I was 17, I used to sell pussy. That was almost 10 years ago. I'm not even that same person from 10 years ago. All the argument and the chat that you have on social media is when you knew me 10 years ago. This bitch is going to say that she clothed and sheltered me for 8 years. The only thing you ever done for me in your life is when Blitz went to jail for that shitty ass car accident and that stupidness he went through. I stayed at your house for 4.5 months and he did the bid for 10 months. And because I had somewhere to go and I didn't want to stay at your house anymore, I left. Shem had to stay there. Shem didn't have nowhere to go. I went where I could go. I went to my aunt's house. I was fine. Now I'm coming back and I'm visiting. I'm checking you guys when I want to. You never really did shit for me, bitch. What is ungrateful? You want a fucking cookie? You want me to say, oh yeah, thank you for letting me stay at your house for those 4 months? The only reason why I stayed there is because Blitz wanted us to stay there. And Blitz didn't want us to make money because he didn't want to get left behind. Let's talk about it. Let's fucking talk about it. That's the only reason why I stayed broke in that situation at your house. What did you do for me, Crystal? You're talking about clothes that you filled up my kid's suitcase with clothes when you had my kid. I sent my kid with a bag of new shit, and none of the shit I sent her with came back. Of course you guys have to replace that shit. And then you're sending down hand-me-down Gucci like anybody's pressed for hand-me-down Gucci. My kid never even seen that Gucci shirt. Run the fuck up. Run the fuck up. Bitch. You guys are tired as fuck and you guys tried it. Okay? This bitch is talking about I'm on fake pages. I've been talking from my main page with my face this whole time. Why the fuck do I need to go on fake pages to do anything that I'm doing now on my real page? Can somebody answer that for me? Can somebody answer that part for me? Because apparently I'm using fake pages and I'm on my real page. Just what's going on here? I've never been afraid. I've never been pussy. You wanted to do this shit in the comments, and then you want to slide in my DM with that hot shit. And you're bent because I told you in the DM that you're bad mind, and you're whack, and your whole family's whack. And since you want to keep it on social media, and you want to be doing the social media like you couldn't just message me or text me, or why the fuck are you messaging me your opinion or texting me your opinion about Snoopy's track anyway? But you wanted to do this shit on platform and social media, worried about 8,000 streams. You're pressed about people seeing, all these people seeing it, 8,000 streams. I don't get it. I don't get it. And then you're bent because I said, what? Keep it on social media then? That's why you're bent? You already took it there. Let's leave it there. Let's talk about it. Because my truth is the truth. And I never did nothing wrong in this situation but ride for somebody, pay somebody's way, believe in their whole rap career that they did nothing with, and now all of a sudden want to pop out with rap tracks. This guy, all he had to do was let me move on. It's not like I jumped right into a next relationship after being with Blitz. I was gone and separated and doing my own thing for how long? Do you guys know how long I've not been with Blitz? I've been talking to Snoopy for a year. And before that, I wasn't with nobody for a year. Why can't I move on? What's the big deal? Is it because it's Snoopy? It could have been any nigga, because this nigga's talking about, oh, well, I don't want you to talk to no artists. I don't want you to talk to nobody I know. You know everybody in the fucking city. This would have happened with any person. It's not even personal. It's not even that it's Snoopy. Any person this drama would have happened with. Blitz is just in his feelings because I moved on and I don't want to do that bullshit with him no more. It's just that simple. That's where all of this is stemming from now. And I'm tired of talking about this. It's too much chattings for somebody that said his hands. It's too much chattings and social media and all up in your restaurant dancing around like a clown when it's supposed to be on site. I thought I need practice and this and that. You're all chat, my girl. When you see me, you see me. Is it not that? You guys deleted all that garbage you put on your fucking story only to come back with more bullshit. Make up your mind. Is it why or is it not? Are you afraid or not? Is it beef? Is it on site or not? Keep that same energy. Keep that same energy. And none of you guys will never get near my pitney ever. Ever. Because the whole reason why this nigga don't even really want to help me is because he never wanted my pitney. That's the chat. And I soon post the proof. Since we're talking about the truth now and the truth, and everybody's confused at where this is coming from. This is coming from the fact that Blitz is jealous. He was jealous in November, and his jealousy hit him so hard that he had to page Snoopy about it like him and Snoopy are even friends. You guys aren't even friends. You guys aren't even friends. What does Snoopy owe you? What does Snoopy owe you? Listen to me. I didn't want to do this, but at the end of the day, People are whack, and they felt like they were airing me out. Okay? Anything I told you guys is public record. You guys been knowing me. A lot of you guys been knowing me for years, following me for years. This is nothing new. I've never been the person that is, you know what I'm saying? My life been out there. It's been out there. If I was looking for clout, this would not be the way. Let me just say that. What these people are doing, trying to tarnish me because her brother incriminated himself on the internet and tarnished his reputation, talking about who's supposed to be buying Pampers for my child. He did all of this to himself, and now he's twining up his family, and his whole family is gonna sink with this ship. Period. I've never been afraid of nobody, and if Crystal Elwood wants it, she knows where to find me. If she really wants it and she can't wait, she knows where to find me. It's that simple. I'm done talking about this. Anyways, people, I soon cancel you guys. I just had some things to say, some things to clear up, and I feel like I've cleared up enough, and I'm not doing this no more with nobody. And if I hear any chat after this, that means you don't want to throw hands. That means you just want to chat. So let's leave it at that, no? Her Govey's on her page. Fuck her Govey. Why didn't I have my kid? So what? They're talking about, oh yeah, I forgot to clear that up too. Thank you. So in the summer last year when you guys had my kid and I was still selling pussy, yeah, life was shitty. And I was still trying to map and put things together because I had just left Blitz with nothing. We didn't have nothing for me to leave with anyways, but I left with nothing. So I had to rebuild my whole life, rebuild everything from scratch. So yeah, I did ask him to take my child, spend time with our child so I could get myself together. And I did just that. I don't see anything wrong with me saying, yeah, listen, I need some help. Take my child for a couple of weeks, and then I extend the time. That's what you guys are pressed about because I extended the time. She's your guys' family. You're acting like you're babysitting her. She was with her dad. I made arrangements with her dad because you guys want to be swapping, and this week she's with her auntie and that week she's with her dad. That was between you guys. What the fuck does that have to do with anything? She's a 2-year-old child. She can't hang out with you guys. She can't spend time with her nieces and nephews. Let me find out. She can't hang out with her cousins. That's what you're complaining about, that you had her for 5 months and you guys are adding up the months like it was a consecutive 5 months that you guys had my child. Let's not do that. And I'm glad that that was cleared up before I even had to address it. Nobody had my child for a straight 5 months. And I did what I was supposed to do clearly because now I'm a medical office assistant. So all this chat about who's selling pussy must be Shem they're chatting about. Crystal must be talking about Shem because it couldn't be me. I'm not Blitz's hoe. I don't know. I did what I needed to do as a mother. I asked my baby father. These people are acting like I asked a stranger. You guys are acting like these people are acting like I asked a stranger to watch my youth and then I just abandoned my youth. That's not the narrative here. I asked my child's father that was on house arrest that isn't even outside anyway, so you're really inside. You can sit down and watch our baby. It would have been the same narrative. Had I stayed with Shem and Blitz and had I did that over there, it would have been Blitz watching the baby and me and Shem OT. Wouldn't it have been the same thing? So what's the big deal now that you're home on house arrest and now you're watching my baby? What's the big deal? There's no shame in my game, eh? What's the big deal? Like, y'all seem bothered. Like, yeah, the drama and the heat and you're defending your brother, but you seem super bothered. Like, this is internal. Like, this is some built up shit. Like, there's no way that I tell you that you're bad-minded and whack and all of a sudden you want to fight me. This is built up, bitch. This is some built up hurt. Because even in my DM, she wants to talk about, oh, bitch, you've always had a problem with me all these years. You've always had a problem. I had to call her yesterday and be like, I don't know what narrative you're trying to paint, like I always hated you or had a problem with you, but I really never had a problem with you up until my birthday when me and you kicked off and I told you that you're fake and you're whack. From my birthday, I told her that she's fake and that she's whack for trying to play both sides like a flip-flop. That's where my issue started with Crystal Elwood. And I let her know that. This is not no news that she's not privy to. She knows. So I don't know why she's trying to act oblivious for the internet. Like me and her haven't even been on ice. Like, bitch, you think this is a joke? You think my life and what's going on here with my baby father and my new man is a joke? And it's really not. It's really not, considering that my baby father is your brother. It's not a joke. You said leave it in the music. You put it out there that your brother has a diss track. And now you're wondering why Snoopy is throwing words in a song? I don't give a fuck. And then you guys want me to stop Snoopy like Snoopy's not a man and like he can't do what he wants and like it's not his career. And let me find out I control Snoopy and what he raps about. Let me find out. Snoopy, did I tell you what to write? Did I tell you to go for Blitz? Or did I tell you that this is going to start some shit? Let's be real now. Everybody wants to talk about, everybody feels like I have control over what people do. Why? This argument is so whack. This argument is so whack considering Crystal's not even involved in it. She just made herself involved. Her and her husband just eggs up themselves and made themselves involved. I don't know why. I don't know what they want, but they need to leave me alone because they're not dealing with spin from set when she was 17. You may have been able to do that intimidating, rah, rah, I'm going to yam off your head. You may have been able to do that when I was 17, bitch. But I'm looking at you like an old dumb bitch right now. Like, bitch, get it together, bitch. Not in your restaurant keeping up with that bullshit, bitch. You look super bothered, bitch. You're bent because I called you bitch. That's why you're upset, Crystal Elwood, because I called you a bitch. The fuck out of here. Like I said, your brother's whack because his excuse for not helping me is the fact that he never wanted Serenity in the first place. And it's like that's what you guys are defending as well. Blitz has only ever given me since 2.5, $500, $300 recently because I asked for a date. Let's talk about that. Serenity's daycare fee was coming, okay? I paid for Serenity's daycare out of pocket, okay? I don't get subsidy. I got denied for subsidy because of my job. Whatever. I tell this guy, the daycare people them is saying, rah, rah, rah. Can you send me money for the daycare fee? Mind you, this guy was supposed to send me money from 2 months prior. And it's like, he told me, oh yeah, by month end and no money. And then the next month went by and I just didn't say nothing. So now we're in the current month. There's something to pay for now. And now I'm remembering, yeah, like you said, you're going to give me that money. So yeah, am I wrong? Is it wrong as a baby mother to ask my baby father for money, for help, for our child? Is that wrong? Am I not supposed to do that? Asked him for the bread. He didn't want to give up the bread. Wanted to make a whole stink and a whole issue about the bread. Only for him to send the bread later and then try to tell me that I begged him for the bread. How did I beg you? How am I begging you when it's for your child? And this is why I'll never ask you for stuff. You're living off of this hype of you sent clothes. You were supposed to send the clothes from 2 months prior, and you held on to the clothes until I came to Toronto on some, oh, well, come pick up the clothes. No, because that means I have to pay for luggage for the flight. That's a whole next bag of luggage I have to pay for because you're trying to cut corners. You told me you were going to mail the clothes. I gave you my address to mail the clothes, and you didn't want to mail the clothes. And now it's my responsibility to go out of my way and pay for luggage for clothes to fly back to Toronto. No. Considering the fact that when I came down to Toronto for my birthday and I told my baby father that we're going to be down there, he didn't want to take Serenity. So why are you guys asking me where this is coming from? He said no. And I still have all the messages. Since we have to talk the truth now. So when people are talking about, she's doing this, rah, rah, rah. No. And what's fucked up about this whole thing is even in the midst of the drama and me and him kicking off, and I basically got in my feelings and I was like, yeah, you know what? See me in court about Serenity. Yeah, I said it. I'm tired of your shit. I'm tired of going back and forth with you. See me in court about Serenity. I felt some type of way 2 weeks later. 2 weeks later would have made it Wednesday that just passed. I messaged my baby father and I said, he must have messaged me 2 weeks prior and I ignored the message and it was saying, oh, let Serenity FaceTime me. But you're doing all this drama shit. I don't want to call. I don't want to do none of that. 2 weeks later now, I'm feeling some type of way. Yeah, okay, let me make her call. Father's Day is coming. She done made this little Father's Day something at daycare. So now my little heartstrings, you know what I'm saying? I message this guy and I say, yeah, I'll make her call you tomorrow. He never responded. This is somebody that, oh, my daughter, and let me see my daughter, and I'm the dad of the year. And every chance you get to step up and show out that you're dad of the year for Serenity, because we're not talking about your other kids. We're talking about Serenity. You're nowhere to be found. And I don't even know why your sister feels like she can defend that. Like, are you my baby father, Crystal? Who's my baby father, Blitz or Crystal? Yeah, the man didn't want the baby. And I'm going to post a text message of him saying, well, I didn't want her anyways, and you forced her on me. So nice up. That was the narrative. So when we want to talk about me asking for help and it's sounding and it's begging and it's this and that, obviously as a mother now, my pride is like, oh, what? I begged you. How did I beg you? I don't ask you for nothing. I don't bother you. It's always, my situation. So I allow you because of your situation. And then this is how you want to dog me, talking about how I begged you for the money. Like, you guys are whack. And your sister's whack for defending this shit. Blitz did this deadbeat narrative to himself when he told these people that me and Blitz have this agreement for Snoopy to be buying Pampers for my child. Like, I'm scamming Snoopy to buy shit for my child. Like, you did that. You fucking did that. I don't know why the fuck you said that shit, but that shit was weak as hell. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? If anybody had a reason to fight, now they have a reason to fight. Do you understand? Now you have a reason to fight me, Crystal. Now if you want to fight, yeah, it's called for. Me calling you bad mind is not called for, bitch. And I never say you're a bad minding me for my things. And me and you cannot compare. We are not in comparison, bitch. You're an old bitch. I'm a young bitch in my prime, bitch. Don't do that, bitch. I'm right where I'm supposed to be. You get me? Period. Yeah, of course. Knew I was the GOAT from I was 17, baby. Ask the people. Ask the fucking people. Like, I'm sweating like a dog because I'm upset. He was upset because I didn't dash in my belly. I had just came back around and I got pregnant right away. And he told me to give up the baby, dash in the belly. And I said, no, I'm not doing that. And then he made me hide my pregnancy the whole time because he didn't want people to know that he breed up his working thing, his hoe. That's the truth, people. That's why you guys didn't see me with no photo shoot. That's why you didn't see me with no baby bump. That's why there wasn't no gender reveal. From I got pregnant, shit went downhill still. Now that I think about it, that's when shit went downhill. And that's what he said, that it would ruin his little team. If I kept my baby, it would, everybody fuck. And so said, so done. Since we're talking to things, remember, Crystal came on here talking to things and painted this fake narrative that now I have to come and set the record straight. So, anything else before I cancel? I come off of here. Is there any other main points I didn't touch? Let me know now. I soon come off of this. You know what, Nia Blanco? It's the truth. And you really don't know somebody until years later. You don't know somebody until they really start showing their ass. And then there was a lot of stuff because we got into it so far, and it's hold your man down and stay solid. And like, how much shit do you want me to go through? I fucked up my license, my record, my credit. I damn near didn't leave with anything. And I just built up everything back by myself. This was a big learning lesson. Not more than that. Listen, all these people swear I have a fake account when it's them. They be having these fake accounts. They block me, unfollow me, and then they talk shit in their stories. Like, what the fuck? My baby father had blocked me off of social media from November. When he realized I was talking to Snoopy, he blocked me from then. He been in his feelings from then. This is not no new thing. You live and you learn, Mumsy. No cap. No cap. I just want the people to know that at the end of the day, after those 8 years, I didn't make it a point to talk about it. I was taking it as, yeah, that was part of my life. I've moved on. New horizons, new beginnings. It's these people that want to resurrect my past like I did something wrong being me back then. That's who I was back then. I'm not ashamed of that. I came out talking like, yeah, I'm a heavy stepper. This is what I did. This is where I came from. But I'm here now. What's good? That's how I'm coming in this shit. I've never not once acted like I didn't come from out the fucking dirt. Yeah. I'm here now though. So what now? Let's talk about where you guys are still at. Because, yeah, you have 2 businesses, but your shop still ain't saying nothing. You don't even do hair. So that license for your hair, that don't mean shit either. What the fuck do you guys do? What do you guys do? Scam the fucking the fucking CERB for business money? What did you guys do? What do you guys do? I'm still here elevating. I'm still here trying to beat me from yesterday. I'm still here trying to top whatever I did from yesterday. You guys cannot knock me. You guys cannot shade me in no way. It doesn't matter. What you guys are saying does not matter. Period. Like, we're talking about the truth. The truth. Do you see how angry she sounded telling this truth? Like, did you guys see that shit? In my shop. Like, that's how the young blood has you all about your skin, bitch. Young blood done got you worked up, bitch. Like, mind your fucking heart going to cardiac, you old bitch. Relax. And this is why I didn't even want to have to pop it like that. But you feel like you can't get disrespect? Who are you that you can't get disrespect? You can hold disrespect, my lady. You can hold that. Trust me. Trust me. Who the fuck is this old lady? You're talking about Blitz's rap career. He would have never had no Chic Luch feature if it wasn't for me and Shem. He would have never had no King Louis feature if it wasn't for me and Shem. That whole rap career now ain't really saying nothing. What the fuck? It's the truth. You guys forced me to come out like this and say it like this. You guys forced this. It's the truth. I don't even have to make up nothing or fabricate or add no extra nothing. Like, I literally just tell the truth and then it hits. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you guys know? Do you guys know what I'm saying? Like, you know when you just like, okay, like, my truth is the truth. So my truth is the truth. I literally just taught the truth and boom, y'all's hit. Y'all's hurt, bothered, upset. And I just now started talking. I didn't even talk yet. I really didn't even talk yet. Listen, I did what I had to do as a mother. I was definitely for the draw. I was in the mix. Yeah, hoeing, pimping and hoeing. I was definitely for that. I'm not going to sit here and act like I was forced to do anything because I definitely wasn't. I definitely was not forced to do anything. Let me make that super clear. Okay? But we're not going to act like what was taking place wasn't bullshit. Period. Like, what you're defending is bullshit. You knew me at 17. This narrative, you knew me at 17 too. So what does that make you? It don't make you any better. None of you guys. So did he bring me into that life? No, because my mom was a stripper. So technically, no. And I came around Blitz wanting to be a stripper. And because I was young, underage, I couldn't get into the clubs. It was hard. So I said, yeah, let me do this. Like, there's no shame in my game. There's no, like, I've never not once. And this is why I said what I was saying before. When I left Blitz and I said that I'm going to move on, it wasn't one of these things where I tried to play victim later and, oh my God, well, you know, I had a parent, he pimped me and he took my. No, I never played it like that. I tried to move on from the situation, and it's this old bitch resurrecting my past about being an escort, like I wasn't doing it for her brother. Like, she don't even know what she's creating and what she's doing right now. She needs to just leave me the fuck alone. That's what I think. Sorry, I'm trying to read the comments too and talk, but like, you know, and I'm sweating like a dog. Like, listen, y'all, I'm the same bitch. I'm literally the same. People that know me for real know I'm the same person I was. I don't switch up on people. I don't act a certain way because it's this and it's that. Now, I've been that same bitch. And this is why they're mad. Because even through all the bullshit, I still remained myself. I still kept it humble. I still kept it pushing. This guy tried to leave me for this whack ass bitch that don't do shit. And I kept it so fucking player. Like, you guys don't understand. I beat this bitch up in my house, and this guy ran off with the bitch. After you told me that she left my kid crying and, oh, she has to go and, oh, you ran off with her for 6 months. You tried to leave me with the bitch, or for the bitch, and then because the bitch didn't want you no more, you tried to come back and circle back on some, oh, well, it was a misunderstanding, and oh my God. And I wasn't going for that. Let's talk about the real truth. Let's talk about what really happened. Nothing more than that. You didn't appreciate a real one. That's it. People ask me all the time, what made you stay there so long? Well, you see broken promises and living off of a promise and, oh yeah, it's me and you after this. Listen, ladies, Blitz thought that I was going to wait my whole life to find out if he was going to choose me. That's what he wanted. And then by that time, my life would have been over. I would have been like 50, 60. What, waiting for what? Blitz to say, oh yeah, it's you. And that's where the mind fuck and the manipulation comes in. Like, I'm not going to get into detail because there's still people still living in this situation actively, still going through this shit. But I said what I said, and I stand on what I say. And if anybody wants to check me about it, come see me about it. Cut the internet shit. Because apparently you're an OG and you're not even supposed to be built like that. This internet shit, this is this new age shit. This is the new age kid shit. What happened to that OG shit? What happened, OG? Like, what? Come on, B. Who's the girl I beat up? Shay. Her name is Shadon Johnson. Mopped her ass up cold in my yacht in front of her pitney. And still to this day, she wants to on-site me like I didn't already deal with her case. That girl's whack. You can't on-site me when I already dealt with your case. And me and you is not fighting over the fact that I already beat you up. And we're not fighting over the fact that neither of us are with my baby father. We're not fighting about that either. So, bitch, get that shit out of here. Anyways. Yeah, and I'm name dropping today. I don't business. The truth is the truth, right? Anybody that wants to fight me, make sure you hoes line up. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to close it right there. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's been great. It's been motherfucking great. I'm finna live my best life. Me and my man are happy. He treats me good. He makes me happy. Wait, hold on, hold on. Let me just say this. Everybody wondering my birthday and this and that, because apparently the chat is, oh, I had a small party for my daughter's birthday when she turned 2 through a COVID fucking birthday. But I had this big extravagant birthday and da 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 da. Let's talk about that before I go. Do you guys know that Snoopy felt like I deserved all of that and paid for everything? Do you guys know that? On top of the fact that he bought me my Cartiers and bought me all those little gifts, he did the whole bus, the stripper bus. He picked the girls, paid the girls. All the money that I threw on that bus, Snoopy paid for it. The house that I had the first night with my house with the Airbnb, Snoopy paid for that too. Snoopy felt like I deserved that and did that for me. I didn't have to ask him, and he really didn't have to do it. So when people want to talk about, oh, your man don't really, and your man's making you look like a clown out here, all I'm feeling and looking like is love and appreciation. That's all it's giving over here. Okay? It's giving happiness. It's giving big, bright future. You understand? Every time I want to exit, I have some new chat. Yo, Snoopy's a real one. And don't ever get that shit fucked up, period. A real GOAT. If we want to talk about who's the GOAT. If we really want to talk about who's the GOAT and who's top tier. The fuck? You're on a hype because you got married. You're warring with other old ladies about being married. That's what your war and your beef consists of. Like, bitch, you're not in my, like, we ain't even, you ain't seeing me, bitch. How much times I gotta tell you, bitch, you ain't seeing me, ho? The fuck? Snoopy, it's us against everybody, and who don't fucking like it, here's to the paparazzi. And who don't fucking like it, bite it. Okay? Yeah, Snoopy should soon come couple years on a stay there. Because how does it, okay, now this Shakisha thing, since I'm here, I'm just gonna address this quick. How does it look me fighting this guy's baby moms knowing that he's already having a hard time seeing his kids? Does that help the situation, or does that add fuel to the fire? And it's so crazy that I can think like this, but people like Crystal and Shane are old and don't have this mentality. What would that do to their relationship? What would that do to their situation? If I came downstairs with Snoopy backing me up to beat up his baby moms, because I could have mopped her ass up on Shore Breeze. That's not a problem. And if you guys don't know me, you guys need to check my resume and check my stats. Okay? Why? Because I didn't come out like this and come out. I allowed that girl. Okay? And realistically, I don't see a point in beefing and fighting over a man that doesn't want you. You don't want him. You don't want him to see your kids. Why am I fighting you for that? What are we fighting about? Shakisha's mad because what? Snoopy outdid my birthday? I can't even figure out what Shakisha's mad about for real. Because I said some shit on the internet? Bitch, you've been talking about me since you found out that Snoopy was fucking with me. You've been pressed that, oh, the stripper, the hoe, why her? Why her? Mm-hmm. Good pussy got to get things. And it's so crazy. Let me not pop it. I'm not even going to pop that hot shit. Just know I spared Shakisha. At the end of the day, that's still an active situation that they're going through. And I'm not trying to make it worse. That's where I'm at with that. You know, the sick, oh yeah, did come out of me that day, and I did put on my tracksuit to go downstairs. But again, I had to catch myself. I'm a medical office assistant. I can't just be out here fighting on the street in a city that I don't live in anymore. So I hope that answers everybody's questions. Was there anything else? Yo, Snoopy with the receipts. Not everyone's built like me, clearly, and I'm starting to learn that. Yeah, she was pressed, and and then you're on a hype coming on my birthday. On my birthday is when you want to come with your hype shit. But girl, if you really wanted to catch me and pop up on me and really get me like how you said, you would have did it way more sicker than that, because that wasn't even sick. You felt like it was pull up gang, and that wasn't even that sick. It really wasn't. But it was cute though. It was cute. Other than that, and anybody telling me not to what? Don't talk about the girl. I can talk about whoever I want, first of all. And did I say anything bad just now? I'm clearing the air. Who want be pressed? Be pressed. Men of business. Somebody said clear up Shem. No, and you know what? It's sticky with Shem, because I had a lot of love for Shem, but then Shem just acting like she don't have a mind of her own, and she's still trailing behind him and following what the fuck he says. Me and her were cool, and then she made herself unfollow me and did all this weird shit. She's a weirdo, and I'm not gonna sit here and beg friend from an old situation. If she don't have a mind of her own, I don't give a fuck. Anything else? Tara. Chat boat. That's what Katie Ann would say right now. Chat boat. You're so pretty, girl. Thank you. I'm a pretty girl that went through an ugly situation, and I'm just trying to change my life and better my life for my daughter. And it's coming like people are mad at me because I didn't stay there and raise my daughter in that environment. I think that's why they're mad. I'm still trying to figure out why they're mad. And listen, you guys, if you guys can figure out why they're so mad and they're so bothered, please let me know. Like, please send me a DM, a message, a fucking hint, a kite. Send me something so that I can know, because I'm lost. Like, I'm just trying to figure out. I moved out the province. I moved even further. We're in Edmonton, and I moved even further just to keep away, stay away, and build my own life. Toronto's too much of a distraction. I don't want to be in Edmonton where the fucking grass don't even look like it wants to grow. No. New beginnings, new flourishing, new vibes, new this. That's why I'm here, and I never look back. And I don't regret it. I do not regret it whatsoever. If I progressed, I wouldn't be on here explaining myself. Well, I don't know if you missed, but it seems like people were trying to tell my life story for me, so I had to come on here and clear the air. That's the only reason why I'm here, because people feel like they could talk about my life like they were there. But listen, this summer we're outside. Outside. Oh, fucking side. All the people that's defending me in the comments, in my DMs, I appreciate you guys. The support, the love is real. I feel it. And I'm going to come on live more often. I'm going to show out a little more often. It's just, I'm busy. I'm busy being a mom, going to work, doing what I got to do. A lot of people are pressed, and they can be pressed. They could be mad. They all they want to. But at the end of the day, when you say stuff like Spin was ungrateful because you guys clothed me and sheltered me for 8 years, like it was some type of group home brothel that you had some type of part of, it's just so crazy to me, because at the end of the day, I was giving up all my bread, and all of that bread was used on me to take care of me and take care of him. And so I don't get how I could ever be ungrateful. Not with my own money. That's how I feel. You know what's ungrateful? The fact that they're trying to bash Snoopy and they beg Snoopy for his clout. Come to my restaurant, do your Good Vibes Thursday, do your podcast, bring all these people. Let me show you how to do this in exchange for that. Now it's fuck Snoopy, and Snoopy's whack, and he's this and he's that and he's this and he's that, and he gets robbed. Let's not talk about who else be getting robbed. Let's not even talk about that. You guys are chucking badness, and you guys aren't even bad. And remember, what happened to keep it in the rap? What happened to keep it in the music and keep it in the rap? And all of a sudden now you guys are the baddest people in the comments. You guys are the sickest people in the comments. Oh, oh yeah, DJ, and keep it being a DJ, and don't be coming with that tough shit and blah, 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 blah. It's you coming like a tough guy. It's you coming like a tough guy for me, trying to tell people not to be a tough guy. Like, there's so much wrong with what you guys did. You know what? He will sit there and say that he benched me because I was sitting on thousands of dollars and they didn't know about it. And then when he found it, he tried to get me to give it to him. And because I wouldn't give it to him, he wanted to beat me up and fight me for the money. And then I left. That's why he said he benched me. And even after I left, and I left for 8 months, and I went and did my breasts, and I was just lit, just moving around doing what the fuck I want to do. I came back, and he was more than willing for me to come back because, again, who was coming back with bread? Me. I came back with $7,000 and I gave it to him. So when he talks about who was benching who, he was just in his feelings because, for one, he was upset that I was sitting on money, and we were broke at the time, and he didn't know where I got it from. And he was really mad because I went and did my breasts and I was going to really be a hot gal. And he felt like I was just going to take off. And then he was even more pressed because I went to a fucking beach concert in Edmonton with those Ray Shrummed kids or whatever. The Shrummed youths. I don't remember their name right now. Sway Lee and those guys. And one of them, Jimmy, asked me for my number. He put his number in my phone, and Blitz felt like me and him were talking. And that's why he felt like he had to bench me. Anything else? It says there's only 2 minutes remaining. Is this for my live? Is it about to cancel me? Like, what's going on here? Yeah, they're mad because I'm doing better than what I was with them. I think that's probably why they're mad. I'm not in the same place, stagnant, doing the same shit. I think that is going to cancel me, you guys. Should I come back on here, or should I just leave it as it is? I feel like I've said enough. I'm pretty satisfied with what I've said. I know I told the truth. You know, I wasn't on here lying. I wasn't on here flustered and bothered, because that's usually when they lie. Know that. Thank you. Thank you for all the love. Thank you. Yeah, leave it as is. Leave it as is. You already know. Leave it as is. My real dogs, them. You guys already know what's up. Love on no bad. And for the new people watching, just keep watching me flourish and grow. I'm new to this, but I'm also true to this. And you guys are going to see a lot more of me. This didn't break me in any way. Still resilient. It's still a Spin City takeover. You feel me? You feel me? And yeah, get used to this face, whores. All right, y'all.